Jeremy Financial Education is by far one of the worst stock pickers on all of YouTube, and today we're going to be looking at possibly his very worst pick ever. Now, I know some people are going to leave a comment saying, everything is down in the stock market, don't hate on him. However, the stock that he picked is now on the verge of bankruptcy, and almost none of it has to do with the stock market crash. It has to do with their horrible business practices. Now, of course, the stock we are talking about is Smile Direct Club, trading under symbol SDC, and it's currently a penny stock trading for 93 cents. That's a far cry from when Jeremy first recommended it back in early 2021 at $10. Now, as someone who has used clear braces, I actually know quite a bit about this company and understand why it's failing. So aside from the facts in the video, I'll also be giving my opinions as well. Now, to be clear, I never used Smile Direct Club. I used their competitors, Invisalign, and I have to say Invisalign is a great product that is continuing to grow in revenue and customers, while Smile Direct is the 99-cent store ripoff brand of Invisalign. Now, with that being said, let's briefly take a look at their financials. We won't go too deep into this, but there are three main things I want to mention. The first thing to mention is that they have year-over-year revenue decline. They saw a brief increase during the pandemic, but that has quickly disappeared, and it appears for a number of reasons which I'll go over why it seems to be decreasing further. The next thing to keep in mind is their total long-term liabilities, which is currently at $804 million. Now, this is debt that will mature at the start of 2026, and when that does, it will become total current liabilities. Now, Smile Direct does not have the revenue to pay that, so this is basically a massive debt bomb that will cause them to go bankrupt in 2026, and based on their current cash burn, they could go bankrupt before that as well. Now, in order to prevent going bankrupt in a little over 3 years, Smile Direct Club has three options, in my opinion, to fix this situation. The first being is that they could get a new loan to pay off the debt they have and push back the maturity date several years. The problem with that is that the idea they're already massively underwater with declining revenue and a stock price that is almost worthless. In today's economy, they're going to find it very hard to find anyone willing to lend them more money. Now, the second option they could take is to issue or sell more shares to bring in an influx of capital. Now, again, the problem with this is their share price is less than $1. Selling more shares would only cause the price to go lower, so in order for them to do that, the price of the stock would need to go up first. The third option is that they could simply start making more money through expansion or increased product cost to consumers. The main issue with that is that Smile Direct Club is not expanding, they are closing up shops. At the start of 2022, Smile Direct announced they are closing all locations in 8 different countries and laying off thousands of employees. So based on the reasons I've given, it looks like Smile Direct has no room for growth and is doomed for bankruptcy. Now keep in mind, Jeremy believed this company was destined for success and bought thousands of shares of SDC on margin and promoted it to his followers as well. I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands of people listened to his advice and are now desperately holding on to this penny stock, hoping that one day it will recover.
Now, Smile Direct Club's a stock that I'm actually personally invested in. Very, very small position for me. I did not put, all my money in it. I did not put all my wife's boyfriend's money in it either. What I did is I just put my my kids' college fund in it. That's what I did here because I figured they don't need college. Like, why do they need college? Like, one of my sons is going to get a full ride scholarship to play football at Alabama. The other son's going to be in the Olympics, by the time he's even college age. Like, there's really no reason to even think about college for them. So I said, put the college fund in Smile Direct Club. So that's what I did. So far, it's working out really darn well. I will say that. Up over $10,000 on this already. And that's in a very, very short amount of time. Cost base on this one is $4.98. Now, let me be clear. With Smile Direct Club, this is a company that I like their underlying business, actually.
Now, on top of all of that, I want to go over why Smile Direct and their clear aligner product are failing so bad. As I said, I used their competitor's brand, Invisalign, for over a year and did research on both these companies before I decided to use Invisalign. The first main issue with Smile Direct is that their target market are lower income people. They say this on their investor calls, and this is a problem for them. Invisalign and traditional metal braces are far superior products, but generally cost much more. Smile Direct Club runs anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500, while Invisalign and metal braces generally can run about $5,000. If you have the funds like higher income people, you will almost always choose the better product, Invisalign, over Smile Direct Club, because the reviews you can look up online prove easily that Invisalign is far superior. Now, for those of lower income with the current economic situation, most of these people will not be spending any money on clear aligners. These aligners are basically a vanity project. Having straight teeth for most people is not a health concern. So during times of economic turmoil, no lower income people will be buying this product. The second main issue is that Invisalign actually requires a doctor's supervision. One thing that makes Invisalign far superior is they actually use buttons that they glue on your teeth. Now these buttons actually are the main reason your teeth move. The clear aligners push against the buttons glued to your teeth and you can see massive changes. The buttons have to be glued on by a dentist, and Smile Direct is an at-home kit where you take a mold of your teeth and send it in, and a few weeks later you get trays. There are no buttons that are glued to your teeth, and this dramatically decreases the movement that Smile Direct can do. They even state on their website that their product is for minor to moderate teeth movement. Now Jeremy doesn't seem to understand this fact at all. He believes that anyone who needs braces can get Smile Direct, when in reality it's created for only minor movements, and because of this can never be a real competition for companies like Invisalign. The third and final issue is that if you go to a dentist and ask for braces, the dentist will recommend Invisalign or traditional metal braces. The reason for this is the dentist gets a cut of the money if you choose Invisalign. They work with the team and you have to come in monthly to get checks progress of your teeth movement. A dentist will never recommend Smile Direct, as it is an at-home product that does not require dentist supervision. My dentist, when I brought up Smile Direct, actually started making jokes about the company and said it was a great product if you wanted to mess up your teeth even further, and this unfortunately was true. Now, if you go to any review site for SDC, you will find hundreds of people who feel their teeth and bite are now worse after Smile Direct and are now using other products to correct the mistakes Smile Direct gave them. Ultimately, this company is a horrible knockoff of Invisalign and destined to go bankrupt. The fact that Jeremy picked this stock and spent thousands of dollars of margin money to invest in it shows how stupid this guy is, and to this day it amazes me why hundreds of thousands of people listen to this guy for stock advice when he clearly can't even do basic research on the companies that he recommends.
And I'm a big believer in their underlying business over time. And the thing that differentiates Smile Direct Club versus a stock like Wish is, yes, this is a money-losing company. The losses are expected to decline significantly over the next year. But here's the deal. This one actually is going to grow big, okay? So 15% plus expected revenue growth 2021. That was versus Wish was a negative 11%, okay? And then next year, right, Wish was supposed to not even grow versus Smile Direct Club is supposed to grow 20% plus as far as their revenues. So when I look at Smile Direct Club's actual underlying business model, and when I look at the expectations around the stock and on top of my personal expectations, this is a stock that I feel like is primed and ready to be a B stock over the coming years.